I'm going to off 4 inches off the shoulder. As you can see the tape here, I'm offing 4 inches allowance. So I'm going to take my bust point measurement is 10.5 inches. Under bust is 14.5 inches. The waist is 18 inches. The hip is 25 inches, while 2 inches allowance. So I'm going to rule the line. So as I'm ruling the line now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. So many videos that you can watch. You click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified of all the videos that are posted. I have posted videos on fashion trend. I have a video on different styles of off-shoulder blouse. Just check it out. You like the design and the styles. They are so unique. 2022 edition. So just watch what I'm doing now. So I'm going to measure my shoulder measurement, which is 16 divided by 2. So I'm taking 8 inches here. Here I want to put my bust point circumference measurement, which is 42 divided by 4 is 10.5 plus 3 inches allowance. It's better for you to add allowance than for you to look for allowance everywhere. So the waist is 40 inches divided by 4 is 10 inches. 10 inches plus 3 inches allowance. So the hip is 11.5 inches. That is 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 inches plus 3 inches allowance. So I want to connect the line now. So remember, you are doing or drafting an off-shoulder princess cut blouse. My bust span measurement is 9 inches divided by 2, 4.5 inches plus half inch. That is 5 inches. So I'm taking 5 inches all through. So I'm going to rule a line. So my dart, I want to take 2 inches allowance. I'm taking 2 inches allowance from the under bust to the hip and to the length of it. So I'm connecting the line now. So please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Subscription, you're not paying for it. It's quite free, just for you to be notified anytime I post a new video. So I'm coming down by 1 inch from the bust point. So I'm going to connect the bust. I'm connecting from here to here, the bust cup. I'm connecting from the under bust to this 1 inch below the bust point. So this is the dart, 2 inches. So I'll then come here, take half inch, take half inch here, take half inch. Remember, you are working on off shoulder princess darts blouse. So I'm connecting the line here. So now I want to replace my dart. Remember, we took out 2.5 inches. I'm replacing the 2.5 inches now. Here, 2.5, 2.5 all through. So I'm connecting it now. Remember here, I didn't take anything. So I'll see add 2.5 inches too, because I'm going to take out some inches from the armhole. So I'm connecting the line here, connecting it this way too. So these are armholes. I will look for the midpoint of the armhole. This is 10 here. This is 10. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. But I will come from the tip of this line. I'm going to measure 3 inches. So when I measure 3 inches, remember it's an off-shoulder bustier blouse, princess cut. So I'll now measure from the bust line here, measure 1 inch. I'll connect the 3 inches here to this 1 inch above the bust point. So I'll cuff it now. You must give a fine cuff so that it will not be pointy. So this is the princess cut bustier off shoulder blouse. So now I will look for the neck depth. The neck depth, I'm going to take, remember we off 4 inches allowance, so I want to take 7 inches. You cannot just measure like this to take 7 inches. You have to still up the 4 inches while taking the measurement. So I'll connect from here to this place. So it's been connected. Then you come down here and take 1 inch from here. You then use your curve ruler to connect it down to this place. Then connect it down here too. So this is my princess cut bustier off shoulder blouse. So I'll cut it off now. Remember, this is my allowance, so I'm cutting it right now. here you can come up by 1 inch to 1.5 inches, so that when you are cutting or when you are sewing the blouse, it will not be short. Connect it this way. When you finish sewing the blouse, you cut the excess off. So this is the cutting now. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell to be notified anytime I post a new video. I'm still cutting the darts out. So I want to show you how it looks like, the look of the front off-shoulder bustier blouse, princess style blouse. I'm showing you how it looks like. As I said in my previous video, that if you are cutting with the shoulder, you must cut out the yoke. As you can see in this one, there's no yoke in it because I have to off 4 inches before measuring it. So in this place, you cannot see the yoke because the shoulder measurement was not taken. So this is the front side of it. So I want to cut the back now. I hope you can see. This is the princess dart. It's coming from the armhole down to the length of the blouse. From here you can cut it off, place it on a material and measure it. You can do away with this, the remaining part from the waist to the hip. You can do away with it. Use the upside to sew a peplum blouse. You can attach anything, you can attach pleatings for it to come up. So now I want to cut the back of it. So here, this is the front of the blouse, the center and the side. So to notch is very, very important. So the waist stops, you know where the underbust is. So to notch, just make a little incision like this. Fold it into 2 and notch it. So this is the waist, this is the underbust. So that notch is very important, as you can see. So this is the back. This is my zipper allowance. The zip allowance, I'm taking 2 inches. So I want to measure from here. As you can see, I've off 4 inches allowance. So I'm taking my bust line here, my bust point measurement. That's 10.5 inches. The waist is 18 inches, while the hip is 25. I added 2 inches allowance, making 27. So I'm going to rule a line. This is my waist. This is the allowance of 2 inches that I added. So the bust point, that's nipple to nipple or bust span, is 5 inches. I'm going to put the 5 inches here. Five inches then. So I now roll a line. This is the waistline. I'll take 1/2 inch from here, 1/2 inch from here. Connect it this way. So I want to take the measurement of the neck. The neck depth is 6 inches. Remember, you have to off 4 inches. You have to off 4 inches. So I'm taking 6 inches here. My shoulder measurement, I'm taking 8 inches. This is my neck depth, 6 inches. So I want to measure the circumference of my bust, which is 10.5 plus 3 inches allowance. That's 13.5 inches. Here is 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. The circumference of the waist is 40 divided by 4 is 10 plus 1 here, 11 plus 3 is 14 inches. 14 inches. Here, the hip is 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 3 inches plus 1/2 inch here, so 3.5 here. So here, come up by 1 inch here. Then connect to this place. Then take it down here. Here, I will connect. This is the bust point line. These allowance that I added 3 inches. So I'm going to connect it to the shoulder line here. Remember, I off 4 inches allowance, while the other of my off shoulder video, I did not off anything. So now, I'm going to measure 2 inch. So I'm going to take it from here to here. Remember that this is not the front side. I'm not looking for any breast cup here. So I'm not going to cuff it this way. I'd rather take it down. See how I'm drafting this place. So you don't need to go and start from here and cuff, unless you are looking for a breast cup there. So this is how to connect it. So in that case, I'm connecting this one to this one here. So I want to cut it now. Before I cut it out, so that's the neck. As you can see, it's very easy, very simple. No breast cup here. If you join from here to here, you will have breast cup, but I join from there down here. So I want to cut it out. I've added like ½ inch allowance here. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more. Want to see more of this good work. Subscribe to the channel. You're not paying for it, it's free. Subscription is free. Click on the notification button so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be notified. You can slant a little, like ½ inch to the waist point. Something like this, so that there will be no bulging on the back. So remember to notch. As I said, remember to notch. Very important. So this is the bustier off-shoulder blouse. I'm going to show you how to pad. That will be in another video on how to pad. So this is it. This is the back view of it. This is the center back. These are the side back. If you are joining, join from the down. Join from the down here. This is zipper allowance. I added 2 inches zipper allowance. So I want to show you the back. Now I have shown you, as you can see, you have seen it by yourself. So the next thing is the sleeve. The sleeve already have a video, a perfect off-shoulder sleeve. So just check out. Go to the description box, then click on the link. It will take you on how to draft a perfect off-shoulder sleeve. So get to that place, you see there. So please watch my video, subscribe to it, click on the notification bell. And I have videos on fashion trend. I have videos on different types of off-shoulder blouse. The videos are there, the pictures are there, so fine, beautiful pictures. The latest design and off-shoulder blouse. So thank you so much. Bye. I love you guys.